So, Matt, man, it's good to have you. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, so 3 days grace, what a milestone. And please excuse me if I get the number wrong because it's a lot. You guys just hit that milestone 20 number one songs at Rock Radio. Is that true?
It's something close to that, yeah.
You've
Yeah,
lost count as well.
almost.
When you look at an achievement like that, I mean, that's huge. What does it mean to you personally and the band as a whole?
Oh man, it's still surreal. Yeah, like I think it's just, writing songs that people can connect to and can relate to, and I think that we've done that throughout our career, so we keep doing that.
Yeah, obviously. Alienation, killer new album. Um, what was the emotional or creative spark that kind of kicked off that record?
Just having Adam back and the both of us working together, it was new and fresh, and we were just super excited. We had it, on the down low when we are recording and writing the album, and we knew it was going to be something special for the fans, and when we announced that he was back, it was kind of like Christmas Day, like waking up, seeing people's reactions. And, I've been a fan of the band since I was 10 years old. I watched them play in my basement. When they were like 15, 14 years old, they were jamming in my basement. So, first and foremost, I've been a fan of the band. And to see this happen is just pretty awesome.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's worked well thus far. Um, Alienation, that album has a lot of weight. Does alienation, the word, represent, what does that represent for you in the context and the era of 3 Days Grace currently?
Sometimes you feel pretty alone, especially out on the road. Sometimes you're this like, you go from, playing in front of 10,000 people and then you're in a hotel room by yourself. So, everybody feels like that, and it's kind of a common thread throughout 3 Days Grace's albums, feeling alone and disconnected from everybody. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Has having two lead singers changed the way you approach songwriting or arranging vocals in new material?
Not songwriting, we don't really think about it when we're writing the song. Sometimes we know where we're gonna fit in and like what part kind of works for each singer. A few of the songs we already had them like planned out vocally when we wrote the song, but then we left it up to Howard Benson at the end to kind of place the vocals. Like we'd sing both the parts, you know, individually, and then kind of he just blended them and put them where he thought they would be.
All right. So, you guys kind of have a signature sound, but what were you experimenting with sonically on this new album?
I think, we combined like older 3 Days Grace with like newer 3 Days Grace, and kind of combined them. There's some keyboards in there and a little bit more modern sounding, and then like with Mayday, it's kind of a throwback to Animal. The bass line that kicks off the start. So we kept some elements from the older stuff, and then some elements from the newer stuff.
Okay. Florida, 3 Days Grace Country. You probably know that,
Oh
right?
man, can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah, Florida loves 3 Days Grace. You're playing a couple of big shows, including the longest running rock festival in Florida. It's well over 30 years, Earth Day Birthday. Um,
Yes.
what can what can fans expect from this new live setup, both you and Adam on stage? Tell us a little bit about your live show.
It's just a high energy show. Lots of songs you can sing to, and yeah, we like to have some fun up there. So yeah, we're gonna bring it.
Are there any surprises?
Yeah, we break down and do a acoustic thing in the middle, and bring it back to the basics. Break down acoustic, and yeah, we might be doing some an older song of mine that hasn't been played for a long time. So yeah,
Ah, very cool. I
yeah,
appreciate the tease. We look forward to seeing that.
yeah.
Any deep cuts, older songs you're excited to bring back to the set list now that Adam's performing with you guys again?
Yeah, dude, like I don't know, playing guitar and doing backups for I Hate Everything About You and having Adam sing it has just been like super awesome, that song will always be a classic and it will always be relevant. So having that, we do Just Like You once in a while. So yeah, we bring back a few oldies.
Florida, do you have any memories, Florida things, from playing previously?
Oh, dude, I remember. So when I was in my darkest days, we used to tour in a crappy old Chevy 15 passenger van we picked up. And I can't remember what the club was called, but it was right on the beach in Jacksonville. And we had no air conditioning in this damn thing. So we were all sweating and it was disgusting. And just I remember pulling up in Jacksonville and the beach was right there, the ocean was right there. We all just jump out of the van, wake up, and just bolt it into the ocean. And I just remember just feeling so fresh and just so nice getting into the ocean after sweating and in this dirty old van. It was great, man. I love the ocean, and that's one of my greatest memories of just like, being in Jacksonville in Florida and being like, yes, finally God's bathtub.
I appreciate that story. That was the Freebird Live. It was owned by the Van Zant family from Leonard Skinner.
Oh, right on. Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's
It
Rock
was a great
Herring.
venue. Great
Yeah, that's
venue.
cool.
Yeah.
Um, that's an awesome story. I
That
appreciate
was
it.
the first tour I've ever been on. So yeah, it was great.
And we still play Porn Star Dancing, by the way.
Oh, right on. Right on.
Yeah, well, that's another song that just connects in Florida. So,
Yeah.
last question: what excites you most about the future of Three Days Grace?
Oh, dude, just going places that we've never been and playing for people that have never seen us, that's always fun. Yeah, and getting back to writing and doing another album. Yeah.
Cool. Man, I appreciate the time. We look forward to seeing you. We're just a couple of weeks away, and it's 3 days Grace
Oh,
time. You guys
can't
always put on a hell of a show.
can't wait, dude.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
wait
one
to
of the
get.
things that blows my mind whenever I see you guys. I saw you at Rockville last year, and it's just I know this song, I know this song. Everybody's singing along over it. I mean, it's awesome to have 20 number ones. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
People know.
congratulations. You guys are always super cool as well. So I appreciate the time.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'll see you here shortly.
See you soon.
Cheers.
Take care.